UFC was good. Who fought in the UFC tonight? I'd hate to come to arena and start kicking your butt, just saying. I would hate that too. Your first day you start kicking my butt. I've been doing this every day for 5 years. Logical Dream, what's up, Logical Dream? Get a 5 legendary deck now, let's do it. Good to see everyone. I'm grabbing Ring Toss. I happen to like Ring Toss. I also can't see out of my right eye. I'm gonna try to re-up on desktop. I've been meaning to watch House of the Dragon. Oh yeah, I've been liking House of the Dragon. I have indeed. On that note, Mr. Graham, I want to talk about some of the things that HBO Max can provide for everyone. We'll be talking about it a bit tonight. Varden Dawn Grasp, thank you very much for the follow. But just in case Graham or anybody else is curious what, HBO Max is available to stream today, you can enjoy thousands, that's right, thousands of series, movies, and exclusive originals. House of the Dragon is available. That's the one that Graham wants to watch. That's the one that I'm watching. I'm really digging it. 3 episodes in, I'm ready for episode 4. 2 days. You got a personalized streaming experience for up to 5 viewer profiles. So you got friends, family, well, not friends, but maybe your family. I don't know, you can even customize your own multiple profiles. HBO Max includes bingeable collections hand-picked by humans. Graham, humans, not robots. Humans. It also includes a curated kids experience that grows along with their interests. So that's pretty cool. Get the kids in watching some shows. They get a little older, starts recommending them some other shows as they age. That's pretty cool. Ad-free subscribers can download top titles to watch anywhere they go. Anywhere. So yeah, consider trying it out if you haven't. I have it, and I'm watching House of the Dragon. I also watched, what did I watch? The Rehearsal, Nathan Fielder's new show, and I was cracking up. Toss? Yeah, let's go Toss. You like The Lord of the Rings? Yeah, we watched the 2nd episode of Lord of the Rings on this stream yesterday. It was good. I like House of the Dragon. I like Lord of the Rings. Both great. Hey, thank you so much, Statman. Is Malchazar bait? Malchazar's not a good card for Arena. He's fun, but he's not good. So yeah, I'd say he actually is a bait. We're gonna take Firework Elemental here. It's a good card. 5 mana, 5/6. Yeah, 5 mana, 5/6 ain't too bad. It's not that good, but shuffling in a bunch of 10 drops into your deck isn't always great. Ever picked a 5 mana 3/5? That's how you know a 5 mana 5/6 has to be good. I'm taking Pickrock. This guy's pretty butt. Discover a spell in your deck. We could take Scuttle, but Ghoul. We already have a Ring Toss. Could run a Emerald Talon, Sky Talon. It's not my favorite card, but let's go Scuttle. I don't like any of these. There is some Dragon Synergy, and these are just kind of like whatever 1-drops. I mean, this card corrupts every card, basically, except Corrupted Clowns. I hate picking it up, but what are you gonna do? I mean, these are all bad. Who wants to match 100 bits with Statman? I hope it's a bunch of people. Easy Cyclone, I love Cyclone. I actually don't hate Ice Barrier. I know everybody hates Ice Barrier. I think Ice Barrier's okay. We'll grab a Confection Cyclone. Easy Deathborn, give me all the Deathborns you got. Let's grab it before I misclick. Get excited for a Deathborn. My favorite plate upper is streaming. When are you gonna play with Mr. Chicken Legs? I'll play with them soon. Lebedev, thank you Lebedev for the follow as well. Let's go Scarab. Just kind of cheap and helps us fill in the curve a bit, maybe. I think all 3 of these are okay, mostly because we have the Cyclone. I'd consider the Worm. I got another Ellie there. I think I'm just gonna take a 2 here. Deck's already a little heavy. We will have 2 dragons, so Nether Spites will be a little more viable if we get one offered. Plus, it's just an okay 2, right? It's not a bad 2. And same with Neophyte. I think it's better than Fairy Dragon, and I don't mind having Fairy Dragon in the deck. Banana Buffoon if you get Yogg or an incredible amount of Spell Burst. Grim is okay too, better if you have some infuse cards. We don't really have a lot of infuse or any infuse. You just take the Neophyte, grab the 2s early, and then you won't really have to be searching for them later. These are all terrible. I do not want Arcanosaur. I don't care how many elementals I have. I'll take a Rumble Tusk, I guess. Again, infuse maybe. I think it's better than Doctor. Maybe it's like close to Doctor, but I don't want to look at that pick. I don't really want to look at this pick either. I guess just a Razor Jaw. It's not that bad. Brew is okay with this. That's about it. Let's grab a Candle Taker now. We don't have any real 3-drops yet. Red Herring's good. A lot of just kind of clunky minions. Need the Frozen Touch. Courier would be great. Another Ring Toss is pretty nice too, though. Let's take a Mage card. I just don't feel like I feel like I don't have that many Mage cards. Sin Runner or Medivh's Valet? Medivh's Valet is going to be pretty easy to proc if you get the Ring Tosses out. I'll take a Sin Runner, but that wouldn't be the worst card. And I'm kind of happy we grabbed a couple extra like Ring Tossy type cards. We just don't have any spells really, so now we have something for the Mage Scribe. And on that note, I think I'll take Primordial. I do like Mana Feeder. The problem with Primordial is there's not like a 2-drop, like a 3-drop you can get that gets down to 2. You can only get like 5s that go down to 4, or 1s that go down to 0 for stuff you'd actually want in the early game. So our curve is hurting, and this card actually doesn't help us out that much. Helps us find another 4, ideally. But it's still a good card. Lots of minions, and this is a good way to corrupt the double Ring Toss card that helps you come back. I don't really want these either. Hey, Hearthstoner. I don't mean to alarm anyone. Wait, I'm alarmed now. Without any follow-up, that's when I start getting alarmed. We do have 3 dragons, and we are getting sort of paid off. Don't really want another 4+ cost card, but I'm not taking either of these, so this is a good card. Alright, we'll take the Medivh's Valet here. Our curve, I'm a little worried about the curve, so. Relocula. Dredger's Staff's not terrible for a deck like this. It just has an abundance of minions. Relocula is going to be kind of hard to proc early. So I think we actually do want one of these, and I think Dredger's Staff is probably better. We don't have a lot of 3s, so if we get another 3 or 4 2-drops, we could still play a 2 and Dredger's Staff on 3 or on 1. I kind of like that for the curve. I'm just not a fan of Potion of Illusion, so we'll grab an Accuser, which is a good card, just not solving our curve issues. Firebrand, however, does do that. And Goblin or Intellect? I think I'll take the Intellect. Not that I really want it much, but we have this guy and this guy. Having another spell in there could be okay. Don't really need our 400th minion. Another Accuser, sure. Bob's good for Infuse? Kind of. We only have the 1 Infuse card now, too. He's okay. The problem with him is, like, yeah, he helps you infuse, but that's because you're just playing a bunch of shit that dies so easily. I'd prefer to play things that don't die so easily, and that aren't quite so garbage. But yeah, if you're gonna get 3 procs off of it, that's okay. Did you listen to the Zebra video I gave you? Zebra? What the hell's a Zebra video? I had a Tool video. Zombie I listened to. Thrashed the apartment. Not getting my security deposit back, that's for sure, because I was just smashing the place up. Is this a trick? Are you trying to trick me? Let's take a Cyclone here. I want the Cold Case real bad, but our curve is just not very good. And Cyclone just... Dang it. I mean, it's great. It's great to have 3 Cyclones. Don't get me wrong. And 1 Ysera, it's not bad either. But I wouldn't mind that 4-drop plus 2 Cyclones. Hello, nerds. Hey, Zelda. Getting ready to download or not to purchase HBO Max using Redbeard's link. Zelda. Is that okay? No one will cheer 100 bits with me. That's not good. That's not good for Redbeard's longevity. Oh god, I just knocked over all my pokey coins. Alright, let's get a bet going. Oh god dang it. Redman, if I re-up with the link, I re-upped with the link, so I hope it worked. Oh cool. Let's see, I hope so. Start prediction. Let's get a prediction going. How many wins? I think we allow it. Hey KB. Scissor, thank you for the follow as well, man. Nightbot has spoken. Poor Nightbot. He was always so cruel. Always had hate in his heart. Pick Gesticulate, Redbeard, Corrupt Zelda. I pick Corrupt Zelda.
You asked for it. Ready to get scorched?
Ready to get scorched? I have so many twos. Hey, those last couple picks were pretty good. I'm about to watch House of the Dragons. Heck yeah, Graham. Let me know when you start watching it. And we can talk about it together.
Job's done.
Most people call me Dawn Grasp.
Hi, Redbeard. I'm excited to see you in a month. Oh, me too, Oe. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me ask you something, Oe. Have you opened any Lost Origins yet? And can we hear all about them? Oh. Overexposed looked at our cards. Yes.
I have an idea.
Is that the Lord of the Rings show? No, that's called Rings of Power. And then the Game of Thrones prequel is House of the Dragons on HBO Max. Mine doesn't show up until the next week, in this coming week. Well, that'll be okay though. That's all right. As long as it's got, you know, all the incredible juice.
Here for a good time.
As long as it's got one Giratina alt art, maybe an Aerodactyl or a Hirotum. I have most of the set in Japanese already though. I remember you going hog wild on this set. I remember that. I watched the Lord of the Rings show. Yeah, I watched the first two for Lord of the Rings, and I'm all caught up on House of the Dragon. But I am gonna watch the third Lord of the Rings before the fourth one comes out. I've decided. It is decided. Is that even worth it? Not really, probably, right? Theotar. Oh, I'll probably break a secret, right? I'm not even playing a spell. Here, you know what? Let's just do this. Isn't it weird that Galadriel isn't a demigod yet? I'm interested to know how she becomes one. I know it has something to do with the Ring of Water. No spoilers for episode 3, but I kind of have been digging the idea of the timeline they're using, like not related to Lord of the Rings, the movies, pretty much at all. At first I thought, you know, like kind of lame, but like now that I think about it a little more, I kind of dig it.
You fight me, you get burned. Turn it up.
It's kind of cool to see. Now we've only watched 2, so only up to 2. They haven't confirmed that guy that is probably Gandalf is Gandalf. I just dropped like 400 Pokemon cards. But I was like, oh my god, that's the story I want to know the most about of the characters they've shown. Oh man, there's so many crumbs down here. That's not a spoiler. I have to read up on. It's not in the show. If you watch the show, you see she's an elf. I'm not spoiling anything. Yeah, no. My main man would never spoil anything. He hates spoilers. That's you. I just want to corrupt this. The favorite part of Lord of the Rings is when the Lord of the Rings ringed over the guys. What are you saying? If you're dating somebody, are you cool with them hanging out at the club all the time? I don't think I would date somebody that hangs out at the club all the time, with or without me. But I wouldn't care where people go if I was dating them. If they're like, hey, I'm going out to the club, do you want to come? I'm like, no. I wouldn't care at all. I'm too old for that shit. But even when I was young, I never really cared, but whatever. What are you worried? So they're gonna be like, you know, dating some other guy? Well then don't date him, you know? If I was dating somebody I was worried about what they were doing, I wouldn't be dating them, that's for sure. That I can assure you. Everybody doesn't like popping bottles. She's not as powerful. She's not as powerful as Gandalf. Actually came down from the version of heaven. Gandalf is actually technically more powerful than Galadriel, but he doesn't know it. I want to be as powerful as Galadriel someday. And I want that day to be today. I hope they show the young Balrog wearing a backwards baseball cap. Me too. Made out of lava. I ended up finding a sale. Now I have a booster box of Chilling Reign and one of Fusion Strike sitting here for over a week. Nice. Nice. Hey, Best Buy has a sale. I'm not sure if it's in Canada, but Best Buy discounted some of their Poke stuff. Some of the stuff that was printed recently that wasn't selling well. No spoilers, I hope I haven't seen the new show yet. No. We're just talking about lore. Not spoilers. Never spoilers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My colors burst.
Leave me be.
Oh, what the heck? I thought we were like 5 off. I love watching ads for Redbeard. Me too. That's one of my favorite things. Alright. Killed the minion? That might have been a mistake on their part. I didn't realize they were so close to dying either though. Maybe they didn't realize. Said no one ever? No. But I appreciate you guys watching ads so that we could have have a channel.
Let the hunt begin.
Ready to get scorched?
Bagwan just said it a moment ago. That's true, actually. I guess somebody said it. Bagwan. I don't know. I'm gonna look for like a better 2 or a better 3. I know our deck doesn't have a lot of those things, but if we find them, that would be cool. Aegwin? Man, our deck has so few spells, but having a 4-mana 5/5 might just be better. Pardon me? I'm gonna play this one in case he has like an arcane shot. I would like to get this off the board if I could. Don't really want to take a buttload of damage from it. He drops something like a, I guess, a tar creeper. I suppose I would have to go through it and keep fighting this off. We have a Serpent Ward gamer. Yeah, that one's not so good. The worst spoiler was somebody told me that Gandalf was Harry Potter's father. He is? It's basically a charge minion that doesn't trade. Well, you spoke too soon, my friend. Here it is, about ready to trade. Do I want to play a 3 or coin out of 4? I guess I'm cool to just play a 3 here. That might be worth a coin.
For the roast, my lord.
I watched the whole Game of Thrones original, but I won't watch the new show. I thought the original was too dark and too negative. With no heroes and nobody wins, it's vulgar and it's violent, and that style of writing doesn't appeal to me. That's fair, I think, actually. It is quite vulgar. It is quite violent. And if that doesn't appeal to you, then that is not the show for you, for sure. And there's nothing wrong with that. Problem is, he still gets open the gates or whatever. Open the cages. Okay, good. Amelia Clark looks very attractive as Daenerys. I had to say it. When my dad heard that the Titanic sank in the movie Titanic, he was upset that it was spoiled and he was serious. Your dad's a good guy. Why is he going face? Oh, he's got an explosive? No? I'm so confused. Well, this is good for me, I think.
A charming composition.
Ice Barrier and Never Lose, or Deathborn and probably Never Lose. I mean, there's nothing on board. Zama, who was that? Zama Bionia. Great to have here. Oh man, kind of wish he wasn't refilling his sand. So he goes face and then trades the 3/1.
You call that a wet smart.
They combine and simplify things for the show, so you can imagine how many characters die offline and off-screen in the books. I like a world in which there are stakes and consequences. I gotta head to bed to save energy for watching football at the bar tomorrow. I like it. I like it, Hearthstoner. This is a man who knows his priorities. Gotta get some sleep so he can be rested to sit at the bar. Don't want to get kicked out of another bar for sleeping.
Greetings, traveler.
Most people call me Dawngrass.
I had a sneaking suspicion. Dark Guru, thank you for the follow, Dark Guru.
Well fought. I concede.
Okay, let's see, where was I? We got a, I just got a message, an anonymous message. Oh no, sorry, it was from Zelda, he whispered me. Zelda, what's that about HBO Max? Can you tell us about it? Okay, Zelda, I'll let you know. HBO Max, again, is sponsoring today's stream. Just a heads up, Zelda, HBO Max is available to stream today, and you can enjoy thousands of series and movies, exclusive originals. House of the Dragons is on there, we were just talking about that. That's the one I'm watching right now. I mean, not right now, after the stream, I'll probably go back and rewatch it. You got a personalized streaming experience for up to 5 viewer profiles. HBO Max includes bingeable collections hand-picked by humans, not robots. Man, I just love that the humans are picking it, not the robots. It also includes curated kids experience that grows along with their interests, and ad-free subscribers can download top titles to watch anywhere they go. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Zelda, for asking about that. Thank you, Zelda, for bringing this up. Yeah.
Job's done.
You can't trust a robot for that. You can, but you could trust a human more, I think.
Most people call me Dawngrass.
Dark Gurus following the channel and then gifting a sub to Jaybird. Thank you so much, Dark Guru. I appreciate that. That's the reason my fiance won't watch The Boys, but I love it. And I love Game of Thrones, and I love House of the Dragon too. I do love Game of Thrones. I do love House of the Dragons. I have not checked out The Boys yet. But maybe one day. I'll trust a robot for a fair few things, but never that, never. I'd argue you can be more emotionally attached to a character that might die compared to one that has no chance of dying. That's a good point.
Aim for the weak.
Who wants to ask about HBO Max again in like 15 or 20 minutes? Maybe gesticulate? Maybe. I got you. Yeah, so if anybody does want to sign up for HBO Max, it'll help the channel out. If you use that link in chat, or there's a panel below the stream if you want to click it. You gotta do it through desktop for it to count for our campaign. You can't do it through like a mobile HBO Max app, although one does exist. Just a heads up. Talked about HBO Max with my date the other night, and it went quite well right there in the restaurant. 10 out of 10, and I would buy HBO Max again. Come on, Zelda. Come on. You been dating again? That's great news. Figured after your heart was broke the 13th time this month, watching those vampire videos, that you were out of the game for good. I want to burn something. This might not be active. Either one of them might be gone. I'm gonna just take Raked Fair Game. I'll burn one card, but I don't really care. I guess I wanted counter. What else is there? Oh my god. Okay, well at least I can kill it. What are we burning?
An embarrassment of
Yeah,
riches.
sure.
This shall be tolerated.
Holy smokers. I'm gonna go up to 10 if I play this. don't pay for any streaming. I use, oh my gosh. I don't watch anything. Oh, okay, Satman. Oh, okay. Redbeard, rumor around town is that Brad and Dreads are going to arm wrestle to see who's the manliest man. Oh, even if Dreads does beat him, I would still be, Brad is 10 times the man that Dreads would ever hope to be, is he not? This is Brad we're talking about. I'll be eating chips while they engage in tomfoolery.
Your wish is my suggestion.
So you can get a Shadow Word and Ruin, and that would be bad. And that is what he'll get. He likes to say the Dreads just has show muscle. Oh yeah, there's a difference. Brad's like chopping trees in the Canadian forest all day, right? If somebody already has it, can they extend their subscription? I don't know about that, actually. I don't know.
You love my new recipe.
Ping Deathborn is not bad. Play this Deathborn is not bad either. Play this. And a 2's not that bad, unless he has like a deadly shot and wins the 50-50. That probably won't happen though, right? Speaking of piracy, our flag means something. What? Brad asked me if they could leg wrestle. Brad has the thickest legs ever, but I said that wouldn't be fair to Dreads. He'd probably kill Dreads. He'd probably break him in half. My God, he'd been broken in half. Okay, why is he bashing into my guy? Maybe he's worried about my Deathborn. Which, you know, he's right to be. He's right to be worried. I guess I am gonna play this, huh? Means I kind of want to ping that. Should be good. Hey Redbeard, hey Neurogast.
Were you followed?
Does actually Dreads work here? Yes. Our flag means death is a show on HBO Max. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Midnight.
Oh, I can't think of a card that could be that would be good for him here, so. Really? Okay. Since I'm here, might as well open an entire booster box of Pokemon cards, right? Yes. 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 That's absolutely right.
That minion already attacked.
Yeah, which one are you opening?
Well fought. I concede.
Rogue Pixel. Yeah, everybody go buy HBO Max. Why the heck not, right? I'll do Chilling Reign first. Might as well do them both. How much did you get them for? US dollars? Everybody just, yeah, use the Redbeard link. Download it on desktop. My shows are on HBO Max. House of Dragons. Game of Thrones. I watched the Grand Budapest Hotel a few nights ago. I think on HBO Max. 75, not bad, not bad. Hope you're having a good weekend. What are the best and worst classes at the moment? Best is probably still Mage. I like Mage, Priest, Warrior. Mage, Priest, Warrior. I think Warlock, Hunter, Paladin are probably okay. Demon Hunter. Worst is probably Rogue, Shaman, Druid. Hi, hey, Towley. I loved that movie. Me too, old black nerd. Cool, maybe I'll try it. Well, if you do, just make sure you use the Redbeard link if you're gonna try it. Because, well, why the heck not, right? That's what I always say. Root is fun though? Yeah, but not good consistently. I'm not even gonna have board space for all of these, right? I'm gonna get 4 here, probably a 5th with our next draw. How many wins do you think we'll get here? If we get less than 12, I want you to force me to watch Dreads all day tomorrow. Punish me by making me watch Dreads. That's not one of our 7,000 minions in our deck. If only we had a grand finale. Yeah, grand finale would be good. HBO Max is the best streaming service. I was not paid to say this is my opinion, so Zelda, don't ban me. Yeah, Zelda. Harley Quinn show is good. It's a great time to catch up. They finished the 3rd season. I have not caught that one. I would like... I want both of these. These are the 2 cards I want.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
He might not go face, but he might. I don't really care. I mean, if I'm getting a 4/6 for 3 or 4 mana, that's a pretty good deal. If he's trading and I need to kill it, then this is better then. Interesting.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
I can't kill that unless I ping or use this. God, I wish I knew what was in his hand. He has a rush minion and a card. Alright, you know what? Let's put our faith in the taunt again. Thank you, Rogue Pixel, for the follow. Darn it. Is that his top deck? No, he was holding that. Weird. Well, now we have a game again. What a disaster.
Magic is not a toy.
What a disaster.
You fight me, you get burned.
Flame Ward. Let's grab the runes here. And I don't really need to draw another 3. Let's take the Flame Ward.
Turn it up. Right away.
And I guess let's do this. And we'll take a Gwen and maybe wait till 10. Thank you, An Army of Fish, for following. Update is done. About to head out and play some on my own. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck. Huh? Sure. Probably the best turn we got to get this down. We can, let's say he coerces us, plays a minion or two, we could always do this stuff. Or maybe this. Nice Riot. I mean, they're testing for counter, but do you really need an athletic studies this turn so bad that you want to throw away a counter? A Riot, sorry? Maybe. My problem is, I guess I don't have a problem. If I use this one, I can just get this down now. I'll hold that. Maybe next turn we play these 3. It's just a free upgrade if we want next turn. Checking for counter? Yeah, I mean, I get they're checking for counter, but I don't think that's even worth it. Like, you're not even casting the study. Maybe he has a Deathwing and he's just like,
Made to fit.
Yo ho! Set sail for
I'm just gonna dump my hand, it doesn't matter, maybe.
welcome aboard.
So I deal 4. It kills nothing. Maybe that's not great. Can hit there. Ping there. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Do this. I messed up the order. My bad. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Also, Pride isn't a good card to waste like that. Yeah, like it might have just been better for him to quote unquote waste the athletic studies and then hold the riot, but we don't know his hand, but
Were you followed?
in general I think that might have been the play. If you're like, I have to break this counter spell this turn. Redbeard, the Lost Origin SwitchCon booster box got here today. Oh my god. I love that set already. Have to be careful with it, I think.
Stop lying! A whirlwind of flavor!
I didn't upgrade this one in case it was Oh My Yogg and I needed to do this or ping. I've used both my ring tosses already, huh? I have no more secrets. Oh, I have one up though. Okay, you know what? I love this card. I think it's incredibly strong. They want to replace cable with streaming, so be it. I'm gonna switch when they balance it out, but right now it's ridiculous. Yeah, I haven't had cable in a long time myself. I'm so confused. What dragons? Did he already play them? Did I miss something? Oh, was that? Oh, you already did. Maybe Ysera and Ember Scale? Could throw that back into his hand. How many cards am I getting? I'm getting all of them except the dragon. Let's just do this. I actually kind of don't want to take both of those. Let's just get those out of our hand. That legendary splitting image is crazy. Yeah, I've done that before. Since 2012, all I've had is Netflix and Hulu. I never needed anything else. But now you need HBO Max, right, Zelda? Now's the time for you to get/need HBO Max. Yes, totally good. Great. Spectacular.
Stone Legion, to me!
Still no taunt. Guess what I can do is just sort of like plop a bunch of minions on the board. Force them to destroy this board. I love HBO Max, me too. Me too, Little Wing. What's going on with this HBO sponsorship? Okay, gesticulate. Enough is enough. I will let you know right after this game about HBO Max, okay? Just settle down. Let me vanquish this foe. And then let me educate you a bit on the greatness of HBO Max. Don't worry. I'm game. Alright, I'm gonna change up some of my inflections this time. Okay, Mr. Gesticulate. HBO Max is available to stream today. And there are thousands of series and movies and exclusive originals. Not just regular originals. Exclusive. Also House of the Dragon's on there. Exclusively on HBO Max. It's got a personalized streaming experience for up to 5, count them, up to 5 profiles. You, your girlfriend, your dog could even have a profile. Gesticulate, even your bike, if you ever get it back, could have a profile. HBO Max includes bingeable collections handpicked by humans. Oh my god, not robots. I know you love robots, but this one's done by the humans. HBO Max includes curated kids experience, and that grows along with their interests. You can watch ad-free if you're subscribed, and you can download top titles, and you can watch them anywhere you go. What more can you ask for out of a streaming service?
Ready to get
I will wait at least, 15 or 20 minutes before talking about it again. I know you guys will probably want to hear about it again, but you gotta wait at least 15 or 20 minutes. Got back from the bathroom. Has anybody heard about this HBO Max thing? Some people have. It's gonna be a long 15 or 20 minutes without hearing about it. I'm sorry.
Who's up for an adventure?
I'm here so I can hear about HBO Max. This Hearthstone gameplay is really getting in the way. I know. I wish we could just talk about HBO Max all night, but we can't. We must play some boring Hearthstone. So we get a Ysera. 4, 5, 6, and we get 3 draws. Am I gonna... I think this is fine. I'm gonna just take it. I think it's fine. So we go 4, we draw a card. Then we draw Ysera or Sleepy Dragon on 5 mana. We play this. And then we draw the other one. So we have 2 9s, and we play the 6. Oh no, we're gonna draw a Pickrock though. So what we draw next turn is very important. We either need to draw the very top end of our deck, and then we'll have a 7 on 7. Or we need to draw 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Or we have to draw like a 3. If we hit a 4 this turn, it's actually pretty bad. Okay, I think that's good.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
We ever just passed Elise. That's not the Elise I like, guys. Come on. Get the Redbeard lore right. How many wins did the double Den Nathria deck go? 9 wins. There you go. You will never pass Elise again. Oh, it doesn't specify in the command. Well, it was Elise from Ngoro. Statman! Speaking of support, thank you, Statman, for the 100 bits. Could bump and ping and play this. Or I could just plop this nasty boy on the board. I think I'll do that. We can go 4 and ping next turn. Is there a product called Hearthstone? Yes. Am I allowed to speak ill of something? No. Well, yeah, you can, but I prefer if you didn't like outright bash anything that's sponsoring us, but you don't have to like everything, you know? That's fine. Feels like a good turn for us. So I'm gonna play this because we're gonna draw an 8 next turn, so we're gonna play those 2. I remember this quote. That's a pretty good one. Now, do we want to bump and ping his guy? Not really. Hey, that HBO Max is kind of blocking their deck, huh? Oh well, we just won't see their deck today. Hearthstone sounds like a Gwyneth Paltrow product that is inert but widely advertised. Did she have candles that smelled like like her body? What is happening here? That's 9 damage. He's gonna kill them both.
Be careful with that.
Let's do that. I opened half of one side and I got 3 hollows. The rest of this box better be amazing. Oh no. Chilling Rain, perhaps not. But I'm hoping. I'm optimistic for you. Chilling Pain. I opened a Chilling Rain box, and I think maybe we got like 1 rainbow rare. That was the first box I bought when new Pokemon cards came out or whatever. Or not new Pokemon cards came out, but everybody was getting back into Pokemon cards. That was the first new set that came out when I was re-getting into collecting, and I bought a box, and it was kind of a dud, I think. And then I bought a couple of loose packs a few days later and got the Blaziken VMAX alt and the Shadow Rider alt, and it was only much later that I realized how rare those experiences were going to be. First two were pretty sweet. I like the set. It kind of gets a bad rep. I like Fusion Strike and Chilling Rain and Battle Styles more than Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage and Shining Fates. Those are pretty bad sets overall, I think. Do you actually play the game? No, but I will soon. I have a couple of the unopened anniversary boxes. Not sure if they'll be worth anything. Probably 20 years from now. Feel very much the same way? Yeah. Vivid Voltage has like one card or two. Darkness Ablaze has like one card, the Charizard VMAX. And I don't even like Charizard that much, and I don't like that VMAX. I do like the Pikachu Rainbow. It's cool, but it's like 1 in like 1,000 packs or 2,000 packs or whatever, so nobody ever gets it anyway. The hit rates on Vivid and Darkness make me mad. Yeah. And it's like when you hit in those sets, the stuff you hit isn't even half as cool. Like the alt arts in all battle styles, Chilling Rain and such, and Fusion Strike are sick, man. There's the Gengar and a couple of Mews and the birds and the Sleepy Tyranitar. I even like the Empoleon. There's a Ysera Zora. I bought that one. I didn't even know some of these. The Blissy's cool.
An autograph?
Are we offering any discount on HBO Max? No. No. I get the high from opening the packs. So getting cheap sets with cool alt hits is pretty awesome. Yeah. Now, we'll probably never hit those alts, but I feel like you're not hitting in most of the pack. Like, if you buy a $100 Chilling Rain booster box, you're probably only going to get 40 or 50 worth of stuff. But if you're buying a $150 box of Vivid Voltage, you're probably only going to get 40 or $50 worth of stuff, and you get to have the fun of opening. It's fun to open either one. It's not always about, you know, getting the craziest of hits and whatnot. I messed up. I should have played this first. I could do that. You know, I should have done this too. That's actually a big deal. I should have done that. Fuzzy Pickle with the Prime. Thank you so much. I wish that this was a 5/6. Let's see if it's gonna matter. That's okay, I guess.
My powers are never truly gone.
Imagine if we had a grand finale, I wish. When's the new alternate art red beard chest hair set coming out? Oh, they're coming out. Whether we want them to or not, they're coming out. I love you too, Fuzzy Pickle, as much as a man can love another man in Twitch chat. Thank you for the 16 months. Let's get these shitters out of our hand before he can cycle. Well, I guess I have more shitters than I started with. I wish that this was a 5-2 right now. If I had played correctly, it would be a 5-2. You know, it might be stopping him from playing a 6. He has another Soul Shear? Or the 1 mana deal 3, gain 3? Yeah. What's up, Grev? McCauley, thank you for the follow. I hope we're having a good time here in this chat. Too much time spent watching Dreads? That's fair.
I see.
That feels kind of cycly. Could just have like a proto or something. hope I hit the 5/6.
Are not
What a sight!
prepared. Stop lying, my horn!
8 mana, deal 5. It's not good. It's not a good ratio. Also, I didn't know that this thing had the buff. I always forget what has it. Now I look like a genius.
I yield for now.
Grass.
Hey, we got 6 wins.
Jaraxis.
That's a good ratio for wins. I predict Judge is gonna raid us. Are they ending
Ready to get
soon?
scorched?
Those sweet boys usually do go out of their way to take care of us on Saturday nights. Oftentimes I forget what day of the week it is, except then I'm always reminded when they, whenever we're lucky enough to score a raid from those guys. Not that I, not that I expect it or anything. My new favorite band split up, oh no. That's a terrible feeling. Was it 12-foot Ninja? Was it One Direction?
For the roast, my lord. You don't pick.
12-foot Ninja, oh man, that stinks, man. If Dexter tried to kiss you, would you stop him? Yes. How long would you let the kiss go on before pulling away? I wouldn't kiss Dexter. I like my man a little more manly, you know? What part of you would Dexter try to kiss first? Probably my hand. He seems like the sort of guy that would grab your hand and then kiss your hand like you're a beautiful princess. Good questions. How many Mississippis? I'd go with 0. Is that okay? 0? An acceptable answer?
With a cherry on top.
I really want to hit him in the face. Don't ask me why. This feels like the thing to do. If Drez asked you to join him for leg day workout, how long would it take you to realize you must be dreaming? Probably not long. And that's more what I would consider a nightmare than technically a dream.
With a cherry on top.
This card should say summon a 1/1 rider with rush for each minion in your hand. For any that do not fit, they all get +1/+1. Wouldn't come up very often. It'd be great for me specifically right now. And that's the sort of thing that I would enjoy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
I'm gonna give up, what, 2 1/1s? So that I can push 3. Boom goes the dynamite. Thank you so much to Judge and, lest we forget, Veritas.
This guy's
Somebody speculated those boys might be stopping in here to say hello. I'm gonna do this, even though it feels a little awkward. Because I could have pushed 5 more, and then this card sort of becomes obsolete. So he's not gonna really be tapping, because he's gonna be going down to 8. But it's still a 3/5 that can trade up with the board, or free trade with the board a bit, so. Can we get a shout out for the boys from the Judge and the Veritas raid? Is that a possibility? Is that something, you know, Zelda might want to help out with? I need to deal 15 more damage. Frickin' love this guy, and I have 2 ring tosses. I'm gonna take it. Let's play these as well. This hand doesn't look like it's getting there. Shout out Veritas, thank you. Shout out Judge, thank you. The Judge boys in the house, gonna be hanging out with them at least somewhat at TwitchCon, I'm assuming. I am looking forward to it. These things actually match up quite well against a bunch of random 1/1s. No longer is that the case. Well, that's not true. They still match up pretty well. This card's kind of annoying. Dragon card. I guess I'm shooting here.
I'm a firework.
Hanging out with Judge and Glitch hopefully feels wow. That's just amazing. Is Glitch coming? I actually don't know. Just followed 6-month tier 3 subbed and then donated my bank balance to Judge. Thanks, Zelda. It's a smart decision if you ask me. So I can turn him into a 4/5. I could play my own 1/2 and turn his one guy into a 4/2. But, I'm sorry, a 1/2. I wish these were 1/1s, but I think it's better to just kill here, right? Glitch is not coming. That is devastating news. Judge is bringing his work wife, a Veritas. Well, I don't want to say anything inappropriate, but I will say the sex is probably going to be a lot less enjoyable. You woke up with grass stains on your hands and knees and a condom in your butt. Would you tell anybody? If the answer is no, would you like to come camping with me? I would probably call 911, so... And I also don't want to go camping with you. Red, he made a wrong shout out to begin with, and I was trying to make a joke about that, but the fucking emote made it look like I was actually talking about Judge. I want to be honest. I don't read most things Zelda writes. Let me be honest. Let me be completely honest with you. I don't read things Zelda writes. This is the hour that the stream gets weird. Hey, I do want to say thanks again to Judge and Veritas for the raid. You know who I would say probably hasn't heard about HBO Max, Judge and Veritas. So perhaps after this game we can go through some of those wonderful aspects of HBO Max after the game once again.
Can they survive the ring of death?
This'll make the pain go.
I really need help. I need a Deathborn or something. Yeah, Deathborn would be great. I got Medivh's shitter. I feel like I'm just gonna die. If I go face, maybe he has to trade for me though. This hand is so, how they say, shit.
Excuse me, you are.
It takes off 8 power. I have a Ysera in the deck. I have a Deathborn. I suppose it's possible. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, Koto. Koto, let me ask you something. Tell me more about HBO Max. I will. Let me win this game first, and then I'll educate you on the beauty and everything great about it. I got a Genshin question. If I have a party of 4, and I kill a minion, an enemy, with my main dude, does the whole party gain experience, or just the one that kills them? Thank you in advance. Love, Redbeard. Joey, what's up? Looks like we're gonna lose this one, Joe Blow. But I haven't committed to losing yet.
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
You know what? That's not good.
And the cycle of life on anew.
We could have pinged that, but if he's holding Alex, I don't think we're getting there anyway. That's just a pretty bad draw, right? Neither Ring Toss, neither Accuser, no Ysera. But I'm actually kind of surprised the deck hasn't drawn like that earlier. I'm gonna fall asleep, no loud noises. Do I do loud noises? I'd be remiss if I didn't, educate Judge and Veritas on the great aspects of HBO Max. Like, for example, the fact that it's available to stream today and you can enjoy thousands of hours of series, movies, and exclusive originals, such as House of the Dragon, which is available now on HBO Max. You got a personalized streaming experience for up to 5 viewer profiles: Judge, Veritas, Glitch. I don't know if they know any other people, but at least the 3 of them. HBO Max includes bingeable collections handpicked by humans and not robots, and includes a curated kids experience that can grow along with their interests. So Judge should have several dozen kids, and he could watch with all of them. They can handpick their experience, and you can watch ad-free once you're subscribed. You can download top titles. You can watch them anywhere you go. I'm watching House of Dragons myself. I'm enjoying it quite well. And the rehearsal. I watched the first episode of the rehearsal. Party XP is shared even if they're killed. But okay, so just that everybody gets an equivalent amount, or like if it says 12 experiences, everybody get 4?
With a cherry on top. Sprinkle.
What are the punishes? I guess you could play the 3 mana 3/4 and trade.
Reporting for duty.
You know what? I can't think of a single paladin card that would clear this board. HBO is amazing. Brad and I can now retire and move to Cambodia. Why? What? Let's give a whirlwind flavor. Will HBO Max make me a better arena player? No, but I will. And as long as a bunch of people are supporting HBO Max, a wonderful product, then Redbeard gets to keep streaming. How much would I have to pay to watch Redbeard with watch HBO with Redbeard? That's a good question. I don't know. A lot though. Oh, it would be an abundance.
You fight me, you get burned.
You can get this down this turn. I think I'd rather just do that. Rumptious. 12 divided by 4 equals 4. Now I know how Redbeard misses lethal. I only have 3 people in my party. God, Abumi, are you following my Genshin journey? I don't count shared XP as XP because it's not much at all. Never seen it shared. No? I kind of lost track of what we were discussing.
Scrumptious.
No, I don't think so.
Scrumptious.
Good morning, peeps. Hey, Kripali. How are you, man? I don't want to listen to this. Let's listen to this. You said 4 earlier. I could have sworn. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's how many I have. 3, 4. Is there like a thing where no matter what, if I have this and I have to play it, then I will not draw a minion in my 96% minion deck? Is that just like what we're doing? I only have 3? 3, 4, 7, 8. I can't kill this thing. How's that possible?
I have an idea.
That's bad. 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, we're gonna lose this one. Do I want an ice barrier? Maybe I just want an ice barrier. Ay ay ay. Books only matter. Well, you still get experience from other things, right? So that stuff sort of matters. I'm assuming. Not much though. Yeah, I know. But like, if I'm at level 19, I'm trying to get to level 20, and I don't want to use a book because it's gonna be wasted experience.
What'll wet your whistle?
Does it make sense for me to run the guy in my party, just not fight with them because I can't kill anything, or do they have to like kill stuff to get experience? This is what I'm asking. Is old or new Ysera better? New Ysera is way better. How much to have you come to the Airbnb cabin for my birthday present? Probably my appearance fee, which is I think $15,000 a year, a day. 1 hour a day. Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm all booked up, by the way, for September and October, so couldn't make it out till some other time at the earliest. 1, 2, 3. How do I suck so much? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every turn I'm 1 damage off. It's almost like I went second and I have fewer mana crystals than my opponent. I was wasting books, but how are wasting books are talking about using resin to unlock something?
I do love a good study session.
I don't think anybody answered my question, but...
Good explorer comes prepared.
I suppose that that's the case.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, if only we had some way to win this game.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Time.
You're on fire.
Sorry, Mr. Red, I was busy watching ads to hear your question. I noticed Blizzard is releasing Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Yeah, isn't it out already? This is why New Ysera is way better? Yeah, well... it's way better because you get 5 cards instead of 1. And they all come into your hand this turn you cast it. Old Ysera sucks. I mean, it's a fine card. You would draft Old Ysera still. It's better than a lot of legendaries that are in right now. But it is not better than New Ysera, which is 5 times better. Old Ysera is better than a lot of legendaries. New Ysera is better than 5 times better than old Ysera.
Dawn Grasp versus
Yeah, I know that I'm not trying to be argumentative. I know that books level up the characters. I'm just asking, I was just asking what I thought was a very straightforward question. Do characters who aren't actively out gain experience from killing an enemy? That was all. I get there are better ways to level up characters in Genshin Impact. I understand. Yes, we answered already. Alright, thank you. This is a problem. What card helps me the most? Maybe just, I don't know, nothing. Are you routinely playing Genshin? What level are you on? I'm adventure rank 31, I think. Blizzard is on a streak of releasing new content. Very fresh ideas. In case you couldn't tell, chat, Poet's being sarcastic. Alright, this is my plan. Destroy my own board. 5 turns from now. I need to equip XP share or swap characters to start the fight if Pokemon taught me anything. Man, that's so annoying. The old experience. I think they kind of like gave you experience share super early, or maybe changed the way they did it. Maybe not. But yeah, Pokemon's old systems try to level up a Magikarp was kind of shit. Are we getting Pokemon cards today? I would love to see that Giratina. I am not. I had a choice to either not go out or to go out in the smoky air. And then my choices were to either go to get groceries or Pokemon and groceries or just Pokemon. And I chose going out into the smoky air and getting groceries instead of Pokemon cards. It was very smoky and I was like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be hanging out, walking, riding my bike and stuff. What much are my cards worth now? Some of them are worth different amounts. The stuff we've been buying recently, you know, like 30 or 50 times what Dreads' collection is worth while spending like a quarter the amount of money through savvy deals and skillful pack openings. My older stuff, couple million probably. My first edition PSA 10 Charizards are pretty in demand. Just thinking about busting them out and wearing them like a pair of earrings. Smoky, why smoky? There's some brush fires relatively close by that are blowing westward and blowing smoke over me. Double trade and play that and corrupt that. Or I can ping to 1. That seems bad. Let's just clear. I could also shoot his face. That'll bother. What was the most valuable card you had? Was it the 96 Charizard? You know, even as a kid, I don't remember actually having a Charizard. Sorry, Stat, I was joking. I don't know. I don't have $1 million Pokemon card. I never had a Charizard. I remember I opened a first edition Venusaur. First edition Pokemon packs, I remember, were $10. And the regular ones were like $3.29 or something, or $3 I think. And then the first edition ones were $10. And I bought 1. I think I only ever bought 1 or maybe 2. But I got a Venusaur. And I remember being pretty like, oh cool, you know, first edition Venusaur. And I remember selling it to the shopkeep. And he offered me, I think, $40 or maybe 50. And I thought, man, this is a good deal. I spent 10, I get 40. Now that first edition Venusaur is pretty lucrative if we were to pull it today. And that pack would be $12,000. That being said, I did invest those $40 in Bitcoin in like 2008. Made a couple billion. It still came out ahead, but still, I miss that Venusaur. Some parts of Cali are awful right now. Out of town, 30 minutes for me to be evacuated. Yeah, where I'm originally from, we always had issues with fires. I want Vengeful. I mean Rigged. And I will take counter. I'm gonna get this out of my hand. So I haven't had too many issues. I know Oregon has problems with fires too around the season. So much woodland area here. But I don't think the fires are as bad. Now maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think they're as bad. Because back home in California, like everything is, there's no rainfall at all any time of the year. Like, you know, it's just, everything is dry and there's kind of like terrible winds. It's a bad system. It's a bad system we've implemented.
My colors burn.
Excuse me, You are on fire.
I like the earrings idea. Make sure you use a hole punch so you can get some nice earring hooks in the Charizards. Yes. Air quality was in the mid to high 100s all day. It was rough in northern Oregon today. It was better today. I don't know. I don't really check the air quality. How do you check that? Does my little thing show me this? Somewhere between like 70? 70? I don't know what that means. It's in the yellow though, that's probably not good. But it was better today than yesterday, I could tell. I could tell. Do you think he has a way to kill this? I hope not. But this is like, it's just, I like getting this card down on 9. I'm not floating any mana. He has the fewest cards. He's drawn through the fewest cards that I can possibly get it down. Did he play 2 Dragon Roars? AQI and zip code, typically, lower is better. Green is good. Yeah, yeah. But like, is 70 like, oh, don't go outside, you're gonna die? Or at what number should you like truly not be going outside? I wonder. You can set up your little weather widget on your cell phone to show air quality. It might already, I don't know. Sometimes it shows me, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe when it's like really high, it shows me. When I was a kid, my friend would play with his Charizard in the school sandbox, but we never had the first edition in Finland. Well, I hope he still has it. It'd be good memories. I'd like that first edition Venusaur. Although if I had a first edition PSA 10 Venusaur, I would sell it for sure. I would have sold it a year ago. FHN. I don't need a $10,000 Pokemon card.
Life is an hour.
One sold for $28,000? Oh, one sold for $20,000. Yeah, I'd sell a $20,000 Pokemon card.
With a cherry on top.
A whirlwind of flavor. A whirlwind of flavor.
Good night, all. It's bedtime after this game. Statman, I'm gonna miss you. I was driving home today and there were fires within 100 feet of the main highway. That's dangerous. That's terrifying. You could buy the first edition Venusaur back. If somebody donates $20,000 right now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I will not buy that Venusaur unless they tell me I have to. In which case, I'll try to get one for like 18. Pocket the $2,000. Buy some catnip. Dum da 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 dum. Huh?
Was that intentional?
Careful. I don't have 18K. I might, if, did he draw something? He did. If we get everybody to sign up for HEO Max. No, yeah, I wouldn't have 18K, but. So I can put 6 power on the board. I think I would rather do that. I'm not really protecting anything important, and I'm not protecting them from anything right now, other than a rush minion, right? Can I sign up with a free trial? No. It won't count with
Where
that, no.
you followed.
But if you do, anybody wants to, you gotta sign up with it through the desktop app, not your mobile application. I have a bunch of streaming services already. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. With these type of things, we're always incentivized to do these sponsored contents. You know, whether there are a lot of downloads or not. So having that up there is fine. Just having it up there, getting to talk about the great aspects of HBO Max, it's fine. Arcane Intellect.
I have an idea.
Actually, you really didn't want to hit that. It makes it a lot easier for him to kill this. Already have HBO Max. Me too, actually. How was the second episode of Rings of Power? I thought it was good. I like the Gandalf stuff. I'm interested in the, well, I don't know if it's Gandalf. I guess minor spoilers. Episode 2. I like the character that came crashing down. I want to know about him. I feel like we're still sort of meeting characters. And it's only 2 episodes in, so I'm fine with that, but I'm kind of ready for, just have to get in motion a little more. The imagery looks great. I like looking at everything in Rings of Power. How many episodes is the first season gonna be? I have no idea. I actually don't know. I'm assuming 10. Everybody does 10 now, but I don't actually know.
I must act soon.
What's happening here? No spell. Thing. Ice barrier, huh? So what does that do for me? Kind of makes me wish I had played this and this. Shoot that one, but I'm not even killing it. Hope he gets like a 2-2 or 1-1.
What a sight!
Fine splendor.
Guy got the Redbeard commencement, the poor guy. But that's, you know,
Back to
get an extra 1-1 when it dies. I remember Redbeard. Just remember, Redbeard, your life can't fall to pieces if you never had it together. That's good advice. That's a good point too. You're absolutely positively right.
you fight me, you get burned.
This 3-4 actually matches up better than the Candle Taker. We don't have any spells. We have a Ysera in the deck and a Ring Toss.
My lord.
This could be good draws. He could have a Coerce, so you Coerce here, you trade here. Still have to do something about that. Pyro face? Well, I don't have a Pyro. Halfway through episode 1 of House of Dragons. Dairy me, you're loving it?
Is your end.
That's a pretty good draw for him. Don't have anything to ping, huh? It's going up to 10, so I'm not going to shoot his face. This would be a good turn for Ysera.
Was that intentional?
This shall be tolerated.
What a sight!
This shall be tolerated.
Okay. I was hoping he would just concede. Noble concession. Let's just play this. We can play those two. We'll go splitting. And we'll go counter. We can play those two next turn if we draw Ysera. I think it's cool. Yeah, I dug the first episode. I did.
This shall be tolerated.
Good night all. Hey Statman, thanks for being here. Thank you for the support as always. Have you listened or watched any Rogan in the last few months? No. I used to catch some episodes when it was on YouTube. When he would have like scientists on in particular, I liked it, or musicians. But no. Now that it's on Spotify, I actually wasn't really listening to any Spotify.
Muzzle their
I am low on cards.
But now I do kind of, I've got in the habit of using Spotify to listen to like Bill Simmons, some movie podcasts. Skip the comedian stuff. Yeah, I've seen some of his episodes with Bill Burr on. I like Bill Burr. I'm into the science and the sports. Okay, well, I feel like that's a perfect time to queue up another game and mention some of the wonderful aspects of HBO Max. What do you say, Statman? What do you say, Sin? As we've learned earlier, and be happy to inform you again, that HBO Max is available to stream today. You get to enjoy thousands of hours of series, movies, and exclusive originals like House of Dragons, which is available now. A personalized streaming experience for up to 5 viewer profiles. It also includes a curated experience. It grows along with kids' interests, so get kids watching HBO Max, and then maybe one day they can watch House of the Dragons. We got a bingeable collection of hand-picked shows by humans and not robots. Never robots. You subscribe, you can watch ad-free, you can download all the top titles, and you can watch them on the go, anywhere you are. Try HBO Max now. Something. Using Redbeard's link. I actually have an HBO Max account, and we renewed our DirecTV contract, which has free HBO for 3 months. That's okay. Then you get to enjoy all the great aspects of HBO. Which is cool, huh? Thousands. That's right, Frank. Thousands.
These old phones just keep moving.
We're making good progress on that. We're gonna mention it specifically in that manner a few more times. And then we can kind of just... I feel like we talk about it pretty organically as people ask about it. Hey, what's up with that? Nothing, shut up. Everything, keep up. Good work. Kill the Treant? I'm not sure if there are... I think there's maybe a Treant card or two, maybe. Really hope I get a play for next turn. I'll take... I don't know. Anything? You didn't draw.
Followed.
It's all kind of moot if I don't hit a play next turn, because we're gonna get slapped by Arbor up.
Oh, careful.
I realize Redbeard is sponsored by HBO Max. That's nice, yeah. Today's stream is sponsored by HBO Max, and then we'll have the widget up, you know, for a bit. So if we had this last turn, then we'd be free killing that. we'd have a 3-2 against a 5-4 and a 6-6 instead of a 6-6 against a 2-1 and a 5-4. It's crazy how like just one draw affects the game so much. Interesting. Could have double traded and lost nothing. You could silence it, maybe he doesn't care. You could play a freezing trap, which would be a bit of a disaster. Lost. It could be freezing and you're just trying to like quote unquote debate me. The thing is, it doesn't matter if it's freezing. I can't play around it, I have to attack, so.
You're on fire.
Like the trade or whatever looks cool, but it doesn't matter. We just drew too poorly this game. A 7, an 8, and 2 9s on turn 5 or whatever. It's just not enough. Good night. Hey, have a good night, Statman. I'll see you tomorrow. Is your vacation over? I should probably not be asking you a bunch of questions when you said you're going to bed, though. If we ever get rich enough, Dexter, let's get cheese massages. I think Dexter actually was rich enough for a cheese massage for a little while there before the crypto market took a big dump on him. But, yeah, we never got those cheese massages. Hey, Twitch chat died. What the heck? Are you guys here? Am I here? Missed opportunity. I know. All that money just disappeared. Could have spent it on cheese massages. Sorry, I think I'm getting sick. Are you? Oh no.
Ready to get scorched?
Take some vitamins. Eat some orange juice. Hope we're not destroyed going second with 2 unplayable draws in a row. We'll see. So far, no good.
Most people call me Dawn Grasp.
Is there ever a world where somebody plays Evil Totem and you play a 3-2 and they don't get to deal 2 damage? I would say yes. There is. Hey Axel. Do you like Lucas? Who's Lucas? The viewer Lucas? The Mexican candy? No. Oh, I know that stuff. No. Never liked those.
Let us be holly and jolly.
What's that stuff? What's that stuff they put on a lot of the Mexican candy?
The exit is this way.
What's the word? Tajin? Is it Tajin that's on them all? I was thinking Tajin. Enchiladas? You think they put enchiladas on the Mexican candy? It's like Tajin. Is it Tajin? I dated, at living in Southern California, I dated a fair share of young Hispanic ladies. One lady I dated just always buy this vile assortment of Mexican candies, and I think they're like everything is coated in Tajin. Like everything, it would be like, oh, this is like a candy apple coated in Tajin. This is like a Jolly Rancher coated in Tajin, and like Tamarind. Tamarind. It's tamarind. Everything's got tamarind all over it. And it's like, she's like, ooh, try this. I was like, oh, it just tastes like tamarind. It's spicy and it's awful. Well, try this one instead. Okay, well, it's just like a ball of goo with tamarind. I don't know, dude. Everything. Okay, literally every piece of candy that we are partaking in is the exact same.
For the roast, my lord.
I was not a fan of the tahini on everything. It's everywhere, yeah. Not tahini, sorry. Tamarind. Tamarind, right? I like spicy candy, but not when it's also really salty. I don't know. I don't really like fruity, gummy candy in general. I don't eat a lot of candy. And when I do, I'd rather have like a piece of chocolate or whatever. But even then, it's like, I never buy any. But when I worked at Target, sometimes they'd have like just like candy sitting around so that we could like, I don't know, feel satiated. But she'd be like I'd go to the store and she'd be like, oh, well, you pick me up like a case of an assortment of, just be like, get like 20 of each Mexican candy. I'm gonna eat them all. Like, okay. Make sure they're all coated in tamarind. How about this one? It's supposed to be like a different sort of Mexican candy. Like, no, only tamarind. But yeah, I'm not a big I'd rather have like a brownie or like a cookie if I wanted to eat something sweet. But I also try not to buy that stuff because then it's like, well, probably shouldn't be eating it. I'm old and I'm fat. I smell bad. No tamarind coated candies. Is that this? What does this start with? Lucas? Thing, double thing. Thing, double thing. These match up reasonably well against this, right?
Excuse me.
This card can be more impactful. We have a little worse board. He keeps a minion, but he's not putting pressure on us, so. But I don't know. I am not big on spice in general. I like things that are spicy that have a good flavor. Seems pretty straightforward. But there's like this notion that you gotta eat like the spiciest thing, and it's like, well, I don't want to eat something that makes my nose run and my eyes water and I can't taste anything, or I can't, like, I have to, like, you know, I'm sweating while I'm eating. Like, you know, the hot sauce at Chipotle is very hot to me. I know I'm not the biggest like spice lord or anything. To me, it's very hot, but I like the flavor. There were some tacos I would get when I would go to Guisados down by Dodger Stadium. That is a good taco, and it was hotter than the Chipotle one. It was too hot for me, but it was so good that I would sit there and I would sweat and I would eat it, and I would like have to like get 2 giant glasses of water and I'd have to like be chugging water the whole time. But it was so good, I didn't care. I don't care. I mean, this is pretty good. He's got like an evolve-y type play, bloodlusty type play, then he's not getting much value. I mean, tripping that hot sauce at Chipotle brings the heat. Okay, thank you. I have to get a small amount. I'll ask them like, can I get just a little bit? And they'll like put a ton on, and I'm like, oh great. I know I'm in for a long night. I'll be like, just a little bit. Usually I'll say go easy on my butthole, and they're like, what? I'm like, just not too much, you know. But I like it. Actually, I don't even like it that much. It's just Chipotle is not very good, but it's better when you put a little bit of the hot sauce on it. Hey, Birdie. Right, you should definitely do hot ones with dreads and judge. I would be in agony. Just having to sit in the room with dreads would be bad enough.
Fight me. You get burned.
Got card seems good.
Turn it up.
Hugo, and Elia, thank you guys for the follows. I hope you're enjoying the streaming show. Hope you're having a good night. Ever notice how your girlfriend says small this? It's going to be nice, but a guy never says small this. I never did, no. Elia. NC. What is NC? What that means?
Wake up!
No cap, non-compete, non-corporeal. Smell, frickin' autocorrect. Oh, smell. How dare you not trade here? 3, 4, 8.
With a cherry on top.
Hey, Wicked Kitten, how are ya? How the hell are ya? Sweet tidal wave? Eh, let him tidal wave, I say.
I see. Season.
You're on fire.
You're on fire!
You win this one.
Not bad for the first run of the night. Oh, I should have greeted him. Remember, he's the one that wished me a holly jolly Christmas when he had his evil totem behind a taunt. Wished me a holly jolly Christmas, I remember that. Or something akin to that.
Don't grasp! This is Jane!
You asked for it. Ready to get scorched?
I'm doing okay. We were talking about HBO Max sponsoring today's stream, Wicked Kid. Probably talk about it a few more times soon. And mostly very, very angry. That's not a good way to feel, I don't think. I realize I don't really feel angry very often. I think I feel sad
The food is getting cold.
sometimes. Very rarely angry. Sometimes, though, I suppose.
With a
Good bump and ping. But this is sort of like pinging. It enables us to put a bit more pressure on him next turn. The thing is, if we bump and ping, it might motivate him to do that. And since, like, oh, that's nice against the coin. Okay, you know what? Because we drew that and he's holding the coin, I want to play it. I was down to just put a 4/4 that picks up a spell. We're already a max subscriber. I'm assuming we can't do anything to help your promo? No, I don't believe so, Lebowski, but thank you.
Please tell me, where am I?
When I have to deal with, I would rather cut my own heart out and die. Sorry, what? Family. Well, I would just probably not deal with my family then if they were not contributing anything positive to my life experience. Do you craft your decks with some helper or do you do it yourself? I do it myself. There is a helper, but I do it myself because I think it's more fun. Plus, I'm not sure how familiar you are with me or this stream, but I've got a lot of experience playing Arena, so I do know of a lot of the good cards to take. But there's Hearth Arena. There's another one that chat can probably fill us in on. Vengeful's shit. Counter could be good. Rigged Fair Game? Probably ain't going off. Let's get counter. And let's take rate fair game. Oh, let's see if we can pick up another secret. Oh, that's better than a secret. Okay. I have to go down and see them for my kid and it's annoying. Oh. Well, maybe just try to make the best of it. And seeing your kid is probably wonderful, right? It's a lot of cards. This ain't gonna clear what we needed to clear this turn. This can clear stuff. What else am I playing? Just a 3? It will infuse this. I guess he's pretty close anyway. Good to kill that one. I kind of don't care about him. Okay.
My compliments to the ship.
Interesting. What if that was Flame Ward? Oh, he's gonna respect the Flame Ward. I respect him respecting the Flame Ward. This could be good. If we can hold out another turn, we can do those 2. If I play this and ping, I want to pretend like it's Flame Ward because he thinks it's Flame Ward. Does that card count as a mech? This one? The 5-drop is not a mech, no. We tricked him. I have a sibling that's a jerk and makes every family occasion irritating. How about nobody invites them and you guys all just hang out without them? I went 12-0 today. Hey, congrats, man. 12-0s are rare. You're a great player, and even for great players who play a lot, 12-0s are rare. You know what else is rare, Broody? Thank you so much for bringing it up. The value and HBO Max, man, the value that application brings. In fact, let me tell you a little about it, Broody. It's available to stream today. Stream thousands of series, movies, and exclusive originals like House of the Dragon. Exclusive. You can watch without any ads if you subscribe to HBO Max. And you can download top titles and watch them wherever you go. HBO Max includes a curated kids experience even. I know you don't have any kids, but maybe one day. And they can grow along with their interests. It includes bingeable collections, hand-picked by humans, not robots, so you know you get some tender love and care. It's got a personalized streaming experience for up to 5 viewer profiles, so maybe I could come over and I can set up my own profile. We can even watch off of my profile. Go figure. HBO Max. Download it now. With Redbeard's link. Bingeable? Oh, I said bingeable. I'll go Hawk. Thank you for the follow. And Snoopy. Thank you as well. Snoopy. A lot of people say I'm cute like Snoopy. How long is the sponsorship going for? Today's stream will be sponsored by HBO Max in its entirety, and then we'll have a week or two to see if people want to sign up for it, and if they do, awesome. We have links in chat and below chat in the panel, and you just got to do it through a desktop setup, so not through the mobile app with our link, but you can use the mobile app, of course, if you do purchase an HBO Max subscription. Wow, I must give that app my money immediately. Well, some people like watching HBO Max, you know? I am watching House of Dragon. I've finally been watching Westworld. It's got high bingeability quotient. How far are you? I think the first season of Westworld was really, really good, and I didn't like the second season so much. And then I haven't watched the third or the fourth. I believe there's 4. Hope you're having a fun stream. Yeah, first run's going 10. Some people subscribed.
Ready to get scorched?
This HBO thing is going well. Always easier to stream when you're just laying smackdown in Hearth. While the deck is good, it's got a Ysera and a Deathborn. And the location's not quite as critical for Mage success anymore, I don't think. Because it's just not as good. I want to see data on it after a few days, but I never play with it, so... Yeah, the arena classes are actually pretty close. Like 1 through 9. If you go like 1 through 6, man, there's certainly a semblance of balance right now, which is pretty sick to see, actually. Do you have 3 tips for noobs in arena in terms of deck crafting? Mulligan? Yeah, tip 1 is draft a responsible curve. So make sure you're getting enough 2s and 3s. This guy played a 2 and he played a 3. I coined a 2 into a 2 and now I'm playing 3 mana worth of stuff. A lot of games get lost by not playing anything on turn 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4. That can be quite bad. I would say during the draft, 3, 4, 5, you want to prioritize, God, I want to play that. I'm just gonna play this. During the draft, you want to prioritize those cheap cards early in the draft. So if you have like an okay 8 and an okay 2, then just take the 2. And then just don't settle for okay 8s. Just pick the premium 8s and 9s and 7s. Because then you might get stuck with a Sleepy Dragon and 2 Proto Drakes, and then your hand is an 8, an 8, and a 9, and you lose the game before you can start playing. I think that's pretty common. And you asked for 3 tips. Take free trades early in the game. So for example, it makes a lot more sense to trade this into the 2/3 than to trade all of these and then push 2 face. It doesn't really matter if he's at 25 or 27 or 29. Those things aren't super relevant. Whereas me being at 24, I could be at 30, I could be at 34. That stuff's not super relevant either. You get 3 Stoneborn General in the first 5 picks. What about that? What's the question? Sorry? That's good. That card is good. You want a lot of those. Oh, another tip too. Counter? Or explosive? Let's take counter, because he has a big minion. He might not take anything. I'm gonna burn a card here, but I mean, it's fine. It's 3, we draw 2. Be mana efficient. So next turn, oh fuck. That's not good.
Someone called.
Why would you not play this first? What if it was explosive? Oh, that's a great draw. Well, is it though? 7, what did I burn? That's fine. 7 is close to good. I guess I have to kill this.
You are on fire.
Be mana efficient. So it's a lot better to spend mana on a 5 and a 2 this turn than a 2, a 1, and a 1, and a 1, and then float mana. You don't want to be floating mana. You can help it.
Right away.
That's a lot of tips. How's the run go so far? This is the first one. Chow, this is the first one. I watched Howls and Spirited Away. Definitely a pretty good catalog. I gotta watch Howls, because I just watched Spirited Away myself and absolutely loved it. That dies. That gets dreamt. Hi Redbeard, what's up Wonky? It's definitely a different vibe than Spirited Away, but one of my favorites for sure. Interesting. Maybe he can't get anything else down.
Is there trouble?
His dream still, right? This deals 4.
My power.
So we're kind of screwed. Turns out Ysera's pretty good. Totoro is cool too. I haven't seen Totoro and I haven't seen Hell's Moving Castle, at least for years. I mean, I may have seen him when it came out originally, maybe. On like Toonami or something, but... If I hit here, I'm dead, right? Deals 4. If I hit here, it will deal 2. I guess I could hit there, and he'll have 7 power, and I can get a fair amount of those. Or I can free trade, play this, and hope to have a better one of those. I think we have a better chance of winning doing it that way. I think. You already used the dream, right? But you have +4 attack. Oh yeah, you're right. So we have to play the taunt. So it's 8, 11, 11. I think just Nightmare doesn't do it. Yeah. What did he burn with counterspell? Penance. Which did allow us to kill the Mage Scribe before it got value. Unfortunately, he had a Ysera, so stuff is happening. To get all these cards in golden, does it take a lot of time and effort, or is money required? I have spent some money on Hearthstone, or they have given us the they've sent me some bundles, but it's like 98%. It's like 98% just playing Arena. But I play this game for a living, right? So I play like 7 to 8 hours a day, every day. That's a lot of Arena. But I do like having all the golden cards. Dread said you're the superior Arena player? Yeah, I'd agree. I'm inclined to agree. This doesn't do it. You have to play this again. I just buy the cards, I don't play any Hearthstone, I just flex smart. It's a good investment of money.
Thank you. A mistake. What a sight!
Wow. No offense, sir, but you stink at this game.
A mistake. Oh, thank you.
Scrumptious.
A whirlwind of flavor, whirlwind of flavor.
Is there such a thing as a top Arena player? There's a leaderboard that changes every 2 months, and there's certain players that make like very close to the top all the time. I would consider like Talriel, Master Ben, Boozer, Judge, Veritas. I would consider those guys top Arena players. Swing? Well, they threw. If they lose, they threw. if they win. A lot of that has to do with having a Ysera 12 turns before us, which is fine. Even better than you? Oh yeah, all those people I listed are better than me. Miss Elbow, Stanudachi.
Magic is not a toy.
Tauriel and Veritas, Neo Greg.
Do not lose. You fight me, you get burned.
Who else are we missing? There's a lot of people that are just consistently like in the top 10, 20, top 5. It's hard to get that high. You also have to play a certain way. You have to have a certain threshold of skill. Kolst is quite great, a great player as well. Does Team America still play? He does. It's fine. Does that keep him alive? 4, 8, 12, 13. We have 13, right? Twelve, 13.
Baby, I'm a fire.
Save's a great player too. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of great players. But the people consistently making the top 5 or 10 are certainly better than the people that are consistently making the top, 20 or 30 or whatever, or 50 or 100.
It is finished. You win.
Would it come back? Yeah, they definitely threw. Which is great because they thanked me and then threw. So that makes it even better. That Dose of Coffee Kid is quite the card player. He's a great player too, Dose. Final boss, let's do it. Let's try to get one more win. Nice BM. He thanked me when he miscounted and thought he had lethal after playing Ysera on curve. Magic hasn't stolen or borrowed much from Hearthstone. Hearthstone has borrowed pretty much everything from Magic, so. Arena's the best thing in Hearthstone? I agree. I like Battlegrounds, but I think Arena's been the best thing the entire longevity of Hearthstone's existence. The other modes are boring? I think Standard and Wild are fine. Ooh, that's not a hand you want to see. I think Standard and Wild are fine. I mean, like, I just don't like Constructed in card games. Like, I don't like Standard in Magic. I'd rather draft or cube or play limited, or honestly, I like Momir Basic, actually.
For the roast, my lord.
These buffs are gonna come in real handy. Magic's been around for so long, it's hard for other card games to not integrate some of their designs. Yeah, no, I don't fault Hearthstone. I think it's smart. Because they did what Magic was unable to do, which is to make a serviceable digital client 7 or 8 years ago, and simplify the game. Magic had the shittiest Magic Online client for 10 years or 15 years before they were forced to do anything. It's sort of like they should have innovated a better client. They should have foreseen the appeal of a digital client, but they didn't have to, so they didn't. And Hearthstone is now sort of kind of finds itself subjected to a lot of the same probably errors with mentality, where it's like, oh, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. A lot of Hearthstone is broken, but you know, whatever. You're like, well, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, why do something good and new when you can just keep the status quo? You don't risk anything, but you also, you know, you diminish your relevance over time. Hearthstone is much less relevant today than it was 5 years ago. So you know, maybe 5 or 10 years from now, Hearthstone won't exist, or a new game will come out that will supplement Hearthstone, and you know, we'll be sitting here like, well, they could have counterspell. It's like, yeah, well, they could have been more, you know, innovative. They could have been more experimental, or they could have invested more into proper development of things that people actually care about instead of mercenaries or duels. And I know some people care about that stuff. Maybe a client that's actually functional and works would be better than not. Do you think the coin should be a spell? Probably not. Probably not. That counterspell is so good. Yeah, I know, right? We could pick up a Primordial Studies, maybe. How many hours do I have on Hearthstone? I don't know. You do the math. Every day for almost 4 years, 5 years streaming. Let's say an average of 7 hours a day. Probably more, but let's say 7 hours a day. Every day for almost 5 years. Just throw 5 years on my time before I started streaming. Could probably factor in how much time that is. I think you've got at least 3 hours. 2.5 today. Hold on.
Time grows short.
That's a lot of hours, yeah. Why you don't like duels? I actually don't mind duels. Duels is just too much. It's like too much of an investment. It's too
Most people call me Dongrass.
it's too much of a it's like overwhelming.
Draws close.
You ever take breaks? Like, I mean, I don't take days off. I don't take long periods of time off.
You are not welcome here.
What's my best draw here? Primordial Studies? Nah.
Quit breaking the rules.
5 years, 7 hours a day, 365 days, it's 12,700 hours. That's pretty good. Not too much. It's not too bad. Should stream more. Do other Hearthstone streamers work out the same way? We also play new trending games. Oh, different. Everybody does different things. From what I can tell, there aren't a ton of like big, quote unquote, well-established Hearthstone streamers that do a ton of variety that I'm too familiar with. Crit will do, you know, like PoE and stuff. Tice I don't see do too much. He'll do different formats in Hearthstone sometimes. RDU has been playing Fall Guys for a while. Dog does like TFT, but I don't think he like plays like the trending games.
Magic is not a toy.
I don't know if this is better or not. But, you know, I don't feel bad about the amount of time I've spent playing Hearthstone. Again, this is my job. So if you factored in, like, what people work at their job in 4 years, it's probably similar. I would imagine I do, you know, 20 or 30% more than a lot of people, but... Okay, he did not see Ysera. I might be dead, though. Eight, 9, 12. So Inquisitor does kill us. We get the point. Rebbeard needs to stream more. I feel like I need to stream more. You can dream something. I can trade something. He didn't kill us this turn, which is nice. My problem is I'm probably gonna draw like a red herring or something, or a sleepy dragon. I'm not gonna know what to do. Okay, never mind. Now I know what to do.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
You know what's funny? So he didn't see the Ysera, right? He saw this, or whatever we had, the other dragon. He's like, oh, well, he doesn't have a dragon, so he didn't get rid of even that. It's interesting.
Do not lose these. Be careful with that.
That's just kind of your niche. I would watch you play anything though. Yeah, I mean, I like Arena, so it's cool. Surprised you didn't play Ysera last turn? What did I play instead? Didn't I play the 7-drop and kill a guy? I was afraid of dying to like a Stoneborn or something. Yeah, but you could have took the same power up and traded with the Mage Scribe. But then my Mage Scribe dies, right? I mean, like, he's going to die.
Every nightmare must end.
Not gonna BM and do the top deck one like a lot of people in chat would do. Glad I could tune in for this one. Yeah, it was great. Not a bad first run. Turns out having Ysera is great. Having Deathborn is great. I thought we played that turn pretty well. He put up the counter spell. We skipped the turn, played the ring toss, pinged the guy, then Deathborn, and that gave us a chance. That was sort of the only way you could play that, I think, and have even a small chance of winning this one. No Inquisitor. You know, no Mage locations, although they're not quite as good anymore. No priest locations. It's just really a lot of times more about avoiding the nutty stuff. We also had a horrible opening hand and still managed to play like Cyclone 2-drop. We didn't get too far behind. We got lucky with a couple of draws early after getting unlucky with our mulligan, drawing like Ysera and 6 and a 9 or whatever. Do you think Ysera's the best of the OG legendary dragons? Well, these aren't the OG legendary dragons, but of the reworked core set dragons, yeah, it's by far the best. I guess not even close. Oh my god, bring back my beloved Fires of Zinashorn.